this is a sponsored video, but I'm only getting paid to showcase the product. All opinions, good or bad, are mine entirely. You know, I think it's very cool to check out a Tone King product once again. I did used to own an Imperial and a Falcon. I used the Imperial for my channel for many years, and now I have the Gremlin here in my studio to check out. The Gremlin circuit itself, it's not new, but now you have it in a head version. And I also have the Imperial 112 cabinet to use it with. The Gremlin sort of feels like a very little brother to the Imperial from what I remember, and also the features. You only have a volume and a tone knob, very simple. You have a rhythm and a lead input. The rhythm channel is more of a blackface type of sound, and the lead channel is more of a tweed type of sound. On the back here we have a power switch, and we have probably the best attenuator built into the amp, the Iron Man 2, also from Tone King. The amp is only 5 watts, but it is quite loud if you want it to be, so it's still cool to have the attenuator on there. Speaker out, of course, and a line out. It does not have a speaker emulation on there, but you can send it to an extra power amp, for example, or something that has a speaker emulation. It has two 12AX7 tubes and a KT66 output tube. So the amp is only 5 watts, so who is it really for? And this is where my opinion comes into play also. Bedroom players, if you're playing at home, 5 watts is of course enough. It's even too much sometimes. Then you have the attenuator. If you want to get some like natural drive from this amp, you can plug into the lead channel, you can crank the volume, and you can turn down the attenuator. When you are at the most attenuated volume, you can even watch like TV and play at the same time. The sound is of course a bit different when you attenuate all the way, but still it sounds really good. And the amp looks amazing, so you can put it in your living room. It won't hurt your eyes to have it there. Recording is probably the thing that I will use the Gremlin the most for. You can get some really good cranked tones without the amp being way too loud. And of course you also have the attenuator in addition to the amp only being 5 watts. So yeah, recording is probably where I find it most useful. And of course you can use it when rehearsing with the band, and when you are playing live. Since the amp is 5 watts, you will get some clean headroom, but there is not a lot. So if you need that when you're playing live or just rehearsing with the band, you will probably need to get an amp with more power. But if you're looking to use it with a slight breakup or even more breakup, can it handle a drummer? Well, I think it's best to demonstrate that, and then you can decide for yourself. What do I think of the Gremlin? Of course, I really like it. I'm a huge fan of Tone King. I miss my old Tone King amps. This is that sound that I remember in a smaller package. It's cool to have it in a head. I think actually I could see myself owning this in both, like the head version and the combo. So I'm not completely sure what I would choose from those two. It plays surprisingly loud to only be 5 watts, but if you want your tone to be completely clean, you need to turn down like under 2. So again, if you need something that has a lot of clean headroom, you probably would need to check out something else from Tone King if you're after the Tone King tone. But if you're playing alone or in a smaller band, I think the amount of clean headroom is also enough. Iron Man 2 Attenuator is also a great feature. I wish all amps had that built in. That is such a good selling point for Tone King, that they have, like, again, one of the best attenuators out there, and they have it built into, I think, all of their amps, and that is great. Okay, that is everything. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, that really helps me and my channel. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.